evening, my fellow entities, and welcome to the lair of Filmaru. Tonight, we will be reviewing Darwin's Game, which you can find on Netflix. A high school student unwittingly joins an online game where players fight for their actual lives using superhuman powers known as sigils. Now, it's kind of funny that they name the series Darwin's Game, because, let's be honest, the main character has evolved so much from what he was in episode 1. Let's be honest, I can't do this without spoilers, but the guy gains so many people who join his clan, join up with him. He defeats so many people. I mean, some of them he defeats without even killing them, which is kind of like his code, no killing unless you have to. He's also made few friends. Some of them have died. All 4 of his friends, or all 3 of his friends, have died because of him, or because of their deal during high school to go on this big motorcycle adventure across country. And because of this, 2 of them join Darwin's Game. They end up dying during the first couple of episodes. We actually get to see one of them die to Panda Bear guy, or whatever the hell his name is. It's Panda, but spelled with a B. And let me just say, this reminds me of another show. Hold on. I think it's called Future Diaries. Except in that game, it predicts the future and tells you who's gonna die or who's coming to kill you. Where here, the phones are pretty much like any mobile game where you can set up matches, you can track people, and it tells you about your sigil. It's just like your typical mobile game, except that it can also be used to track you, and it can also be used to get rid of you. Like, if you lose your phone, you're essentially screwed in the game. You have no idea if you're being attacked. You have no idea if there's any events going on. You have no idea if you've been called into a match. It's like the phone is your lifeline in this game. But also there's the sigils, like where our main character has kind of a Hephaestus kind of sigil where he can build any item that he's seen before. His partner slash girlfriend, technical girlfriend, but more like partner, her name is Shoka. Her power is that she can control anything that's kind of wire thin, like she can control wires that can cut people, or she controls these chains that she uses to kill people. So she is a badass. I mean, let's be honest, she is kind of like the Scorpion in this series, where with her chains and just the way she cuts people down. In fact, there's kind of a fight that I was thinking to myself, like, this is definitely like a Mortal Kombat fight, except with all the gore. Like, she goes up against the number 1 player, whose name I forget, because we only meet her for like 1 episode, and then, well, technically we meet her for multiple episodes, but we don't know her identity until the 1 episode later on in the series. But I definitely could say she is very similar to, what is his name? Sub-Zero, that's who I'm trying to think of. Except she kind of uses, like, spirit blades, that's supposedly an old assassin technique created by her family, or learned by her family. She's supposed to be this badass assassin that has pretty much changed history, so she's kind of like one of the assassins from Assassin's Creed. But her and Shoka fight, and it's just an amazing battle for, they fight for Kaname's heart, essentially, and she ends up joining them, or aligning with them on the case that if she does end up betraying them, that she ends up killing Kaname first. We also have the analyst, aka Rain, who has played some big part throughout the series. I mean, originally she was just the information broker, and now she's fully joined their team. She's their main sniper, and she's just amazing. We also have Ryuji, who is this amazing guy who his sigil is technically lie detector, but he is amazing with guns. He is, I guess, from what I can see, he's kind of like Ghost from the Call of Duty series. He's got a skull mask, and he's just badass as hell. And while he almost killed Kaname during the first big event of the series, they've quickly become friends, and he's learned to appreciate Kaname. And actually, they have a really nice moment during their fight with the 8th. They're called the 8th. The leader is Wang, who Kaname and Ryuji completely beat. I mean, after Wang cuts Ryuji's arm off, thankfully they found a little Russian girl that can heal people's body parts or restore them, so that's pretty awesome. We also have Shu and Shota. Technically, it's like the power in... It's called Charlotte. That's what I was thinking of. It's like the power that one girl in Charlotte has, where she can communicate with the dead, and her sister kind of possesses her body, where here Shota possesses Sue's body, and their powers are water and ice, and it's just really cool. And they almost first meeting, they almost kill Shoka, which would have been bad. Rain's sigil is Laplace Demon, where she can calculate physical vectors and knowledge to such an extent to the point where she can visualize the near future. So that works heavily with her information broker ability in the game. We also meet Hiragi, Ichiro Hiragi, who sadly dies pretty early in the series during the event. He was also known as the Florist. He's amazing, and he can use plants to kind of control people, or he can use them to block people's paths. He's kind of like Bulbasaur, or Ivysaur. He's an amazing character, and I was really heartbroken when he died. Like, the guy, because his explanation is like when a flower or a tree grows out of concrete, it shifts the concrete, where in his case, he shifted the vines that he controlled until he died, and he brought down the entire hotel on top of him and two of the 8th guys who were trying to kill him. The Firestarter guy and the guy that I believe controls wind is my assumption. But yeah, shit gets dark pretty easily, and I feel so bad for Kaname trying to keep it together throughout the series, and just like the last 2 episodes, watching his friend get tortured. I mean, he even brings his friend into the game to try and save him, and his friend kind of becomes telekinetically powered, but that sadly doesn't save him. So it's up to Kaname and Shoka to destroy Wang and just defeat him, and it's just so satisfying finally seeing this psychopath get taken down. And this is a really good series, and I highly recommend it to anyone. It's definitely one of my favorites because it was created by the same people that made another one of my high school favorites, Chivalry of a Failed Knight, which I'm still waiting on a season 2 for that series. Here, we're waiting on a season 2 for this, and after what happened to Chivalry with a Failed Knight, or Chivalry of a Failed Knight, my hopes are kind of dashed. I mean, even though it was put on Netflix and a lot of people seem to like it, we still haven't gotten any information in the past couple of years. I mean, the series came out in 2020 during the pandemic, so now it's pretty much a waiting game, and I really hope we get an answer to that ending scene where we see Kaname out in some kind of a jungle, and now I kind of want to watch him progress even more. I mean, think about it this way. Like I said before, this kind of follows Darwin's theory of evolution, where with enough time and enough pressure, any animal will become... Well, the theory is species can change over time, that new species come from pre-existing species, and that all species share a common ancestry. Now, for this, technically all of the people except for Kaname want money or just have this insatiable hunger for killing people, where Kaname just wants to end all killing and end the game altogether, even if he has to kill the creator of the game, who, brilliant character. I love all the voice acting in this. I recognize most of the voice actors. I can't really tell you the names, but I recognize most of them, and they're in a lot of really good series. But yeah, it takes so much for Kaname to finally evolve, and just while he's usually a fight-or-flight guy like Rain is throughout the series, this last episode is just like, the guy is fucking done. He's done with Wang. He's ready to just destroy this guy for everything that he's done. All the people that he's hurt, all the friends that he's killed. He's just killed so many people that is important to the Sunset Ravens that he just had to die. It's just... And now, because of that, Kaname is really, really in the headlights of the creator of the game, and I really can't wait to see what happens next. So yeah, 10 out of 10, amazing series. Definitely go watch it. Definitely go watch Chivalry of a Failed Knight, and just, for the hell of it, go watch Future Diaries, because that is very similar to this, but a bit more bloody and more psychotic. And just go watch these 3 anime, but definitely this one since it's on Netflix. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little notification bell for more of our content, and help us reach our 500 subscriber goal. And have a great night, guys.